Hi, we're the Lost Ones, just your average group of friends who travel together as often as we can afford while trying to cross things off our bucket list.
We started this vlog to capture our adventures, good times, and foodie moments to look back on when we grow old. We hope to inspire others, meet cool people, and try new foods along the way. On this episode, we make the most out of our last days in Dublin and in Ireland.
It's our second full day in Dublin. It's our first full day in Dublin, just us two.
That's right.
So, we just got ready. We're about to leave the hotel, waiting for an elevator right now. So we are about to catch breakfast, or brunch. Actually at this point. It's like, I don't know, like noon?
Yeah, 11:40.
It's almost noon. We started off with brunch at a cafe called Joy of Cha. I got the croissant and eggs. You had the
Artisan Irish sausages with toast and yellow potatoes.
It was really nice just to be able to like stop at a cafe, sit down and have a little alfresco brunch, just sitting outside, people watching, and just being in the midst of the city of Dublin.
So we just got done with breakfast, and now we have made our way over to Dublin Castle. And you kind of have to walk around because there's a couple different entrances, but a few of them are blocked off. So we just found one that actually is an entrance for us to now enter, and we're about to check out Dublin Castle.
Think that this place has been around for so long. It's very stately, very cool. We're in the middle of kind of like a square in the middle of Dublin Castle. So there's like an exhibition here, sandcastle exhibition. Well, they're not really castles, but a sand art exhibition. Size comparison, Drew, to the sand art.
It's large. It's very large.
Very ornate. Very cool.
It's really impressive. Really, really impressive.
Right now we're trying to find kind of the Dublin Garden, I think it's called. It's like a green space. Green space right next to the castle. That looks really cool.
You dropped your mask. Oh. Yep. Sorry, go. It's right in these doors. Right here.
So we're not allowed on this green space, which is pretty understandable now that we're here. It has this Gaelic design on it. You can't really see it, but from above it looks really cool. And it's pretty interesting because it's actually brick. I don't know if you guys can see it laid in the design. Oh, and then there's this really cool, it's called the Coach House back there. It looks really cool. Very castle-like. And then I think there's some gardens over here, which we're gonna walk over there. So this statue is meant to represent the rings of a tree trunk, to represent years of life. And the glass represents how fragile life is. And then if you look at the memorial space as a whole, this also represents the rings of a tree ring. It's like a circular area. And so each of these spaces is meant to represent a year of life. And then there's a water reflection pool over here, also meant to represent life, and then this glass shard is kind of cutting into this space to represent that life can be taken from us at any time. And there are names carved into the stone memorializing Garda members who lost their lives in duty. So it's really beautiful. I really like the contrast of the Dublin Castle over here. You can kind of see it's like really old castle-like buildings, and then a very stately, very important building, obviously used for the functions of their government. And then you have a colorful part over there, a stark contrast to one another. I think the coach house is currently like an art gallery. They have a special exhibition going on. It says free admission, so we might go inside and check it out. See what it's all about. We just saw that the sign said that the art gallery was free, so we walked on in. We like free stuff.
If it's free, it's me. So they're all of the Inferno paintings in order, starting from number 1 all the way through.
That goes all the way around the room. There. We have arrived in Purgatory. It's a continuation. Chocolate cake, macchiato, mochaccino, nice little midday snack and caffeine pick-me-up. After Dublin Castle, we walked over to Fallon and Burn. Lots of good quality stuff, so we picked up just a bag of groceries and headed on over to Stephen's Green. It's this park at the end of Grafton Street, which is kind of the outdoor shopping center.
So for our picnic, French bread, I think, wine, all the elderflower bubbly, aww, salted caramel donuts, salted cashews, some chocolates, Irish brie cheese, jam, apricots from Spain, they're cute. Fresh figs, and last but not least, strawberries. Cool.
So we have a impromptu cheese board that we made with the stuff that we got from the store. Some drinks, some good company.
That's right.
Guinness, our last Guinness beers in Ireland.
That's right.
I got a beef and Guinness stew. No, it was called the beef and Guinness casserole.
Oh yeah.
It's got a beef, like braised beef with a Guinness gravy, mashed potatoes. Drew got fish and chips for your last like fish and chips hurrah in Ireland.
I had to get it. Okay, I take it back. I didn't have to get it. I wanted to get it. We're at a place called Brannigan's, and we had to hike a little bit for it. It wasn't too crazy. It was about a 15-ish minute It was about a 15-ish minute walk. So nothing too crazy, just a traditional Irish pub and kitchen.
We just got done with dinner at Brannigan's, walking back to the hotel now. Decided to stop by and see the needle? Millennium Needle?
I think it's the needle.
We saw it on the first night at night. Didn't get to see it in the daytime, so it's really tall. A lot of traffic on this street, a lot of tour buses and city buses. The trees are really cool on this street though. They're like rectangular. And our hotel isn't too far. It's like a 10-ish minute walk away. Dublin's very walkable, which we like.
Love. Which we love.
All right, let's go.
Let's do this.
This is pretty common in Ireland, and what's really cool about the food quality here is that lots of things are locally sourced here, right here in Ireland. So this is the menu from our hotel's restaurant actually, and you can see where they get pretty much like everything, and it's all from local farms and different places. So the quality of the food here is super good. As you've seen, we drove by a lot of the Irish countryside, and the farms are just absolutely beautiful. We just got done with our last full day in not only Dublin, but also Ireland. On the one hand, I am excited to go home. On the other hand, I'm gonna miss it here.
Yeah, I don't really want to leave. A part of me really doesn't want to leave. I enjoyed Ireland as a whole a lot. Like a lot. I did enjoy Dublin. I love the food and bar scene here. It puts a lot of places to shame.
A lot of cute cafes, great food, a lot of healthy options, a lot of comfort food options, a lot of international options. There were so many places that were just like, oh my gosh, that looks so good. Like, we wish we had enough time to be able to hit all of these places. Everyone here is so friendly. We heard from other people, other travelers, friends, coworkers of ours that Ireland is filled with Irish hospitality, and we didn't know that was a thing, and now that we've experienced it for ourselves, it is definitely a thing. Anytime you bumped into someone, it was just like a politeness battle. Like, everyone's just like, sorry. Like, they are absolutely down to help you if you're lost. We made a lot of friends here in Ireland.
Yeah.
So we're really excited to leave with the relationships that we have made. Like, I highly recommend Ireland. After coming here, experiencing this country, we definitely recommend it. If it's not high on your list, put it at the top of your list, because this place is a great gateway into traveling in Europe.
I definitely want to come back. I like what you said. It's a good gateway to explore than other countries, or to get accustomed to traveling outside of wherever you're familiar with.
So tonight we're just gonna shower, get our stuff packed up for the last time.
Yep.
It's our last morning in Ireland. We woke up at around 7 a.m. Got dressed, headed out, went to go look for a cafe. Not a lot of places are open early here, even on like a Saturday morning, which is great because they're a culture that is very slow going. Not a lot of places open until maybe like 10 or 11. Even the cafes open at like 9. So we had some trouble finding like a cafe to get some quick bites and coffee this morning, but we were able to stop at Spar, which is a convenience store chain here. So we're just going to like inhale breakfast, get ready, and try to get an Uber or a taxi to the airport. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys what we got. Here's our spread, butter croissants. These are sausage rolls. Highly recommend these. They're just literally tiny little sausages wrapped in like very flaky, crusty dough. We got some grapes to be healthy. And then latte.
We are finally at the gate at our airport.
you can also register for global entry here at Dublin Airport, which Drew and I actually got pre-approved for global entry in January of 2020, right before everything shut down. So we never got to complete our global entry requirements, but now we finally completed the process, so we will be getting our global entry cards. So next time we travel internationally, we will be ready for that. The lights are turning on and off.
I wonder what's going on.
We don't know what's going on.
It's been a great trip.
It's been a great trip.
It has. It really has. It was a blast. I mean, everything from driving through the countryside to eating fantastic food. It was wonderful.
I am sad to go home too, but also what's funny is that there's literally a pint of beer sitting on this window right in front of us that I just noticed. Hold on, let me turn it around.